All right, y'all. It's been a while since I've been here, but there have been some life changes, some life updates, and just a lot going on right now. So before I get into my little mini haul from Joann, I do want to let you guys know that Premier has their summer sale coming up. So save the date, save up your little coins, even if it's just a little bit. We have from June 25th at noon until June 29th at midnight to save up to 60% on certain yarns with Premier. So I am an affiliate with them. They have let me know, hey, tell your people. So I'm letting you guys know that Premier Yarn summer sale is coming up soon. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to use my link down below. I would appreciate your support. This is a video that is somewhat of a life update as well as a small yarn haul. So if you're not interested in the life update part, I will leave a timestamp of where to skip to the fun yarny things. So for me, it is the end of an era. I know you guys probably thought I was talking about Joann, which that's an end of an era as well. If you don't know, my sign there, it says have an awesome day, is from actually the restroom at my local Joann. It was one of 3 signs they had up, like just have a crafty day or something like that. And on one of my last visits, I asked if I could have it, and they were like, okay. So I put it in my car and I pulled it out of the thing and I took it home. So, but anyway, it is an end of an era for me because I have decided to step away from the classroom. Now for me, it's kind of a struggle because that is who I am as a person. I'm a teacher. Next year will be 20 years that I've graduated with my teaching degree. And I love teaching. I took a couple years off to go on a fertility journey and have my baby. But this last year teaching, I've loved every minute of it. My students, hey, shh, Vanna. I'm sorry if you can hear that. It's my dog, Vanna. But this last year teaching has been awesome. I love my students. They are amazing. If you guys are watching, hi. They discovered that I had a channel. And so if you see comments, hi, Ms. Newton, like that's them. Hi, guys. So, but the county that I live in now has implemented a hiring freeze, and it was kind of a last hired first fired kind of situation. So I am no longer in a position. I've interviewed with lots of places and have not been called back. So so I've kind of decided that I want to be home with my baby. I had to go through a lot to have him, and I want to enjoy him. I don't want to put him in daycare all day long and then be tired from working all day and not be able to enjoy him. But that being said, I've got to get some videos going, get this channel bringing in some money to supplement my income, which wasn't a lot in the first place, especially when half of it was going towards daycare. But you know, we got bills. So I'm not sure what the future of the channel looks like. I still want to do color pulley tutorials. I still want to talk about goals. I still want to share what I've been working on. I have done a few markets, done decently well with those. So I'd like to share the things that I've made, some things I'm doing, and just kind of see where the channel goes. I do have a little bit of like imposter syndrome where I don't want to feel like I'm copying someone else's style or someone else's space here in our crafty world. But I want to make videos. I want to talk to you guys. I want to share yarn. I want to just love my yarn again. I haven't been able to be in this yarn room for a while because I've been busy investing in the futures of the young people in my area. And but now that that is ending, I do want to get back to my love of crochet, and it's time for yarn and all of these things. So that being said, I do want to share some of the last items that I got at Joann before she went under. So if you're interested in that, here we go. Oh, these things were purchased in the middle of May, about 6 days before they went out. Spent about $189, so kind of a lot still, but you know, I'm not going to show you everything that I got because honestly some things I've already used, and they're in different areas of my house. My yarn room is kind of a mess. I mean, looking over there at a big mess, and I'm just going to look this way and pretend like I don't see it. Okay, so we're just gonna pretend like everything is beautiful and put together around here. We have our life together, right? Yeah. Anybody feel me on that? All right, so I got this little notebook, has roller skates on it. I just thought it was adorable. I don't really need a notebook per se. It just has lines and line paper, but I liked it. I like it. So like, you know, I like writing stuff down. I like making lists, and you know, I like writing in things. So I got it because why not, right? I got some crystal clear tape. I have been trying to dive in more to my junk journals, and the clear tape is good for that. So got some of that, and then some Mod Podge also for potential journaling. I found a video where they show you how to make your own notepads, where you like print them off and cut them out and you stack them up and you glue the edges down, and it makes like a your own. They're not sticky notes, but like they're bound like that, and you're just like I'm just like, okay, that's cool. So I got some Mod Podge. It was $6.30 here, but then of course everything was like 60% off and all that good stuff. So I just super matte, big bottle. I'm like, all right, can't go wrong with that. And then if I'm gonna be staying home with my baby, we're gonna have projects we're doing, and you know, can't go wrong with having glue. I did get this yarn zipper. I saw it a few times. It's where it's got holes already in the fabric part of the zipper, so that you can just crochet it onto whatever you're making. And let me see if I can open this up. No, I don't want to run the package, but anyhow, I was interested in it like a few weeks ago and almost bought some, but then didn't. And so this last trip I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get one and probably stitch it into a handbag. So there's that. Oh, I take that back. I got two. Two of them. So we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you guys updated. I haven't never seen those before in anywhere else besides Joann, but I don't know. They might be available online or something like that. I'm not sure. I got some of these Susan Bate hooks. I love these. These it says crystal lights. These acrylic. Is it acrylic? What's this called? Is it called acrylic? Does it say what it's made of? I can't remember the name. These hard plastic hooks. I like them, especially in these bigger sizes, because they just run smoothly over the chunky yarns that I like to use. And I like the Susan Bates style hooks. I discovered that boy hooks are fine, they're good, but I prefer the Susan Bates, and like Furls or Omi, or even O-Fire. I really like the O-Fire hooks too. So got those. And then I was excited about this. I got a twist and lock set. Now I already have one of these, But I wanted to get the extra handles, the extra cutters, and then the smaller heads. And then I got this one that is a bigger set of heads. I also have one of these that I got in a bundle with some yarn from Yarn Inspiration. But I got these because they're great for if you travel, or like, for me, if I'm in a different area of my house, I'll take these with me and have them so that I can change out the different size hooks I need. Okay, Vanna, get settled. Sit down, Vanna. Sit down. Hey. Sorry, Vanna is in here. She is wondering why Mom is in her yarn room. Like, Mom, what are you doing in here? Hey, stop. And she is curious. She loves yarn. I do have a short showing her when she was just a little baby puppy, going to Joann for the first time, because Joann was pet friendly, and she loves yarn. So anyway, I wanted to show this. I don't really know what this is, what I'm making, but here's this. It makes me think, doesn't this remind you of retro stripes from Red Heart? The way these colors are, like right here. Love that. I love this part, but I'm not feeling like this, and then not so much this part, but like this zone I love. And this is with the Big Twist Lollipop Twisty yarn that is kind of thick. I don't know if you can see my lights. There you go. It's kind of thick, and when like the inside of the ball is kind of sometimes can be a different color than the outside of the ball, but the colors just drew me in. And the ones that I don't like, this one that I don't really like this part, it's the other parts of the yarn that I did like, that this was hiding in the middle, and I'm like, ugh, I don't really like that. But I didn't really know what to make with this yarn because of the way that it's kind of stiff. It's not stiff like in a rope-like way, but it's stiff where like you don't really want to make a sweater, you know? You're kind of like, I don't know what to make with this besides like a bag or something like that, maybe a bucket hat. But as I was making this, I'm like, I'm just gonna make something. So I just decided to make a granny square or granny stitch chevron. I've made this type of blanket several times, but as I was stitching it, I'm like, I don't really like all of these colors. Now, the one I did like the most is this pink and orange with a little bit of yellow in there. But Joann's going out of business. So I'm like, I don't have any more. I don't have enough of just the pink and orange to make anything significant, make anything worth making. So I'm like, because I mean, I'm fine with frogging this back, and like, you know, I was seeing how the yarn felt. It doesn't really want to be this. I'm making it into this, but it isn't really like this, so it needs to be something else. So I might make it into a basket or a bag, maybe using one of those zippers. But the good news for me is I went to a Joann in Jacksonville that was one of the bigger Joanns. The one that I have closest to me, I had already been several times. They did not have this yarn, and I was like, oh, I'm on the hunt for this yarn, please. And so I was on that side of town anyway. And if you know anything about Jacksonville, it's really big. So driving across town, you can literally drive for an hour and still be in Jacksonville. So when you're on one side of town, you make the most of it. And so I was on that side of town for whatever reason. I don't even remember now. But I do remember, since I'm over here, we're going to go to this Joann before I can't go anymore. And I'm going to see if they have this yarn. So I got lucky, y'all. I'm just saying. And they did have this yarn. They actually had quite a lot of this yarn in this particular colorway. They had it in other colorways as well, but this is the one that I was looking for. It's called Pink Berry. And this is the one I wanted, and they had it, so I was so excited about it. So I got several skeins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 skeins of it, so that I can make something a little more substantial. I think I'm gonna make a bag, and line it. I have some fabric. Hold on, let me grab it. All right. I have some fabric that it's called Draper James fabric pre-cut 2 yards, 2-sided fabric. So it's this pink stripe, super soft. So I'm like, I was considering putting this inside the bag for the lining, but then I don't know if I have some fat quarters from Dollar Tree that I could use instead and like try to make this into a blanket, because this is super soft. I don't know what to do with it. I just saw it. It got my attention. It felt really nice and I got it. And it was an impulse buy, but here we are. Anyhow, so I got several of those pink berries, and then, hold on, where'd it go? All my stuff. Okay, several of those pink berries, and then some black, because if you know me at all, black is my favorite color. So the Big Twist Living in black is an anti-pilling, and I need anti-pilling because I have animals. I have a 1-year-old, almost 2-year-old, and we gotta wash everything. A bunch. All right, let me see, what else do we have here? I got these. Now get ready, put your shades on, and in case your eyes are sensitive, because these are bright. Boom. I got these, electric yellow and electric tangerine. I missed the opportunity to get the electric pink that they had. Well, I mean, I had the opportunity and I chose not to take it because I was trying not to impulse buy. I was trying to stay in control, Erica. Don't lose your mind. But then when I went back and decided, okay, I'm losing my mind, I'm just buying it, they didn't have any more. So I missed the hot pink, but here is this. And I did make a, what are they called? Triceratops? The one with 3 horns. Yeah, Triceratops out of this, and it is so cute. It's a little wonky. Like, I'm not the best at using like pins to like put the horn here, put the ear there, you know. I should probably get better at that, but anyway, my son loves it. He thinks it's fun. So I made it with the orange with yellow accents, so I'll probably make the opposite and do a yellow one with orange accents. But there is that. And then I got some sidewalk chalk for my baby for us to enjoy over the summer. Let me put that over there. I've actually been looking for that. So there it is. All right, and then I got some yellow banana blanket. I made a little hamburger and french fry set that I sold at a market for $15 as a pair, and they were a hit. People loved them. So I was like, I need some more to make french fries. So french fries right here. And then I got this happy planner. It only goes until this month, June of 2025, but I got it because it's Disney and I love Disney. I just recently went at the end of May. This is Alice in Wonderland themed, and I got this because I can always redate it or just ignore the dates and use it as a journal and just have the beautiful imagery that I love it. I think it's beautiful. Since it was such a good sale, such a good price, I wanted to get it to kind of collect. So there's that. I am in a big transitional stage of life, which is a little scary, but I'm going to remember that everything's going to be fine. It's okay. And I am not in the market for any more yarn for a little while, but in case you are ready for more yarn, the Premier Summer Sale is going on June 25th, starting at noon, through June 29th at midnight. Things will be up to 60% off. Certain yarns, it's always a good time. I love to go in and add things to the color compare and see what things go together, see what things I already have that I can get things to accentuate. So if you're interested in that, I do have an affiliate link down below. I appreciate your support. Don't forget, no matter what time it is, it's always time for yarn.